When you learn the lesson that somehow love is conditional,
Yeah.
because maybe in your house growing up, you felt it was that way, like that you were loved. If your grades were good, you were loved, or if you behaved, you were loved, and if you weren't, then it was kind of conditional. Or your parents, maybe they divorced, and that shattered some of your view of vulnerability, and because you felt like, well, they promised to love each other forever, and then
they didn't.
One of them messed up, or they both messed up, and they didn't love each other anymore, and so we kind of live loving defensively. We're guarding our heart the whole time. And while and there are some wise ways to guard your heart, we're never meant to go into marriage holding back. We've got to be willing to be naked and unashamed. I heard a pastor one time say, love says, I've seen the ugliest parts of you and I choose to stay. I'm never leaving. I'm never giving up on you. You've got to be willing to just be real and to not hide those ugly parts. My ugliest parts, I've got a bunch. Emotionally and physically.
You don't have a bunch.
I do. Like I've got feet.
No,
I've got feet. I've got feet. See, she knew I was gonna. I was gonna wear shoes.
I knew you were gonna show the feet.
My feet are nasty. But I'm barefoot at home because I wasn't planning to put my feet on camera.
But we don't need our feet on camera.
But in marriage, it's a picture. You rub each other's feet.
You save that for me.
I know,
That's
you rub. This she will actually. If I wasn't so ticklish, she would rub the ugliest part of me.
Oh goodness.
What does it have to do with vulnerability? I know it's much deeper sometimes than just touching each other's nasty feet. It's touching the parts of your heart, allowing your spouse to touch the parts of your heart that you've tried to shield off for so long because you think, if anybody really saw that part of me, there's no way I could be loved. And so that's one of the beautiful things about what Jesus does. He sees us exactly as we are, right? I mean, he sees every part of us, everything you've ever done, everything you've ever thought, the worst of it, and he loves us anyway. Like he gave his life for you. He loved you enough to give his life for you on the cross. Even at your very worst moment. And then he says, now go and love each other that kind of way in marriage.